Hey there, and before we do the third part of our video, we're actually doing a kind of a random movie review of a movie that I just watched with my kids. It's a modern horror comedy classic, and the movie is...
It's Tucker and Dale versus Evil, and I didn't look over to make sure I was right.
That is.
Yeah, Tucker and Dale versus Evil stars Tyler Labine, of course, from like shows like Reaper, Invasion, and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, in this movie.
Alan Tudyk, who of course is was in Firefly for all you
and is
geeks
now
out there.
Technically the official voice of
Superman.
Superman in the Disney animated what the hell I'm talking about? DC animated universe, because with the new one Superman or Justice League War, which is the one he's in, every one going on further from that is going to be a part of a shared universe. So that makes him, I guess, the official Superman for the animated.
So, what do you guys think of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil?
It's good. It was a good movie. It's fun.
It was
fun.
awesome.
It was a very good, fun movie.
It was.
You have
it was
two hillbilly characters played by Tucker and Dale who have bought a kind of like a cabin, a little cabin.
a nice little vacation home.
Yeah, and they're like all excited about it. And the cabin is a broke down, beat up little thing. And on their way there, they meet a bunch of college students, like
typical horror movie fodder.
Yeah, basically the guys that are there.
They suck.
Yeah.
They're just terrible people.
They're typical horror movie fodder. As I said, they're just
Pretty much.
a bunch of college kids going out on a undisclosed trip somewhere just to have some fun, and they're drinking, they're doing stuff, and they see Tucker and Dale, and they immediately think what you think whenever you see a hillbilly in a horror movie.
Yeah, it's
they have that like, oh God, he's a
psycho killer type of thing.
And I suppose this entire film would be like a comedy of errors. Just
How?
everything doesn't go right, and everything they do just gets misinterpreted as horrible.
I think almost every actor in this one here is Canadian. This is a Canadian film, and you can tell by the type of humor that they use. It's very kind of, it's so off the wall, so fun, so gory, and such fun gore too. And we do for you gorehounds out there who haven't seen this movie, really check it out. Katrina Bowden plays Allison, and Allison is this really klutzy girl. She goes to go skinny dipping. She falls down, and they save her.
And they save her, but they
take
make
her
the
back.
mistake of picking up her unconscious body while yelling, "We got your friend!" And they take that horribly.
Yeah, they're like,
and immediately assume that
they kidnapped our friend.
Another important detail. This was just after the main guy, who was like completely insane, told them a story about how there was this guy who killed everybody that used to be here.
The main disturbed college student I just told them a story about
a hillbilly massacre.
A bunch of hillbillies massacring a bunch of like college kids.
The hillbilly massacre.
Memorial Day massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a bunch of these kids went out like them, and then like this hillbilly guy murdered all of them, and there was like supposedly one survivor.
Yeah. There was one survivor, and
spoiler. We later find out that the survivor is actually
the mother of the crazy guy who, spoiler alert again, he thought his dad was killed by the hillbillies, but his dad was one of the hillbillies. He was the main killer who raped his mother.
Rape.
There's cool, hilarious gore in this. We have a scene with a wood chipper murder, and not murder, wood chipper suicide. There is somebody gets a What's really hilarious is they take the Texas Chainsaw kind of dance from the end of the original Texas Chainsaw movie, and they parody it when when Tucker is sawing into this wood, he hits a beehive, and it's kind of just like goes around, like kind of trying to get
away from the bees. He starts like flailing it around and like moving around, and he runs into the forest.
And a college student sees him running like that, thinks he's coming after him with the chainsaw, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and actually impales himself.
Yeah, he runs right into a
tree,
sharp branch, and just impales himself.
This will not be the only impaling in this movie.
It also won't be the only time somebody ends up killing themselves.
My favorite scene is an impale scene. So, the main, like, the girl who, like, fell over, and, like, the hillbilly, Allison helped. And so she comes out of the house while, Dale's building a crapper hole for, like, the outhouse, and she starts to help him. And then the kids, are watching, like, oh my gosh, she's making her dig her own grave. And then so he's just standing there, and one of the kids runs at him with, like, a giant tree, and he turns around and accidentally hits Allison in the head with a shovel. And then he falls down next to her, and then the branch that the college kid was holding, fell right next to Dale, and the kid,
impales himself
by falling over the tree ridge.
There's a lot of that in this film. Yeah. People accidentally killing themselves, and then everybody looking at it
even
immediately
take
thinking.
A thing from Hatchet there, and they do the bandsaw in the face.
Yeah.
We get somebody accidentally catching somebody else on fire. Someone shooting. They actually get a cop accidentally kill himself with a.
I think it's a broken pillar.
Yeah.
Essentially that he leans on, and a nailed I guess piece of wood just comes down onto his face.
But anyway, we've told you enough about this movie.
Yeah.
Really go check out Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. If you haven't seen this movie, you should have seen this by now. It's really fun.
It's funny and fun.
So guys, what would you give it?
I give it a watch amount of numbers because I'm not good with scores. It's a good film.
Is it out of 5 or out of 10?
Whatever you want to do it out of.
Alright, I'm gonna make it out of 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it.
Cassandra is giving it. Cassie, Craig.
Cassandra.
I'm trying to think of what unit of
measurement.
Yeah, what unit
I'll give it
of score.
52 kilograms at least.
No, I don't know, whenever
it's
I
out of
rate
10.
things. Yeah, so 10, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. I'm just trying to figure out what
I will give Tucker and Dale vs. Evil 10 Pabst Blue Ribbons out of 10. Their favorite beer.
Well,
I'll give it. I'm okay with it not having a sequel because it was perfect on its own.
I'll give it 10 dead college kids out of 10.
Deservedly dead college kids.
Yeah.
Oh yes, they all deserved to die.
Thanks for watching, guys. And for me right now, it literally is time for tea. And then we'll be back on to do the third part to our video. And I got to do a contest video tonight as well. Thanks a lot for watching. And for us right now, it is time for tea.
Chamomile tea.